I've been dying actually to do this video. I've been dying, guys, to be called a medical intern. Like, you can officially call me Dr. Natasha Parache. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha, aka Naturally Dr. Tash, and you have tuned into yet another episode of the medical series with me, Dr. Tash. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, you guys, today I am gonna be taking you through an internship haul. So yes guys, if you don't know, I am officially a medical intern. Yes, your girl is a medical intern. Yo, so what does that mean? What is a medical intern? Are you a doctor? Are you a student? Before we get into the actual video, let me just break it down for you. What is intern? What are you talking about? Okay, so I'm gonna be reading just off of the internet because that's how we roll. Okay, on Google, right? A medical intern is a physician in training, okay, who has completed medical school and has a medical degree but does not yet have a license to practice medicine unsupervised. That is one definition. And another definition, interns are doctors, right? But they may only practice medicine under the guidance and supervision provided in their training programs. In many programs, interns are also called first-year residents. And when the internship has been completed, then interns enter into residency. So yes, you guys, your girl is a medical intern. So if you've been watching some of my videos on the medical series, you will know that I am studying an MBBS, okay, and the program is 6 years. So I am officially in my 6th year of study, which is the internship year here in China. And yeah, your girl is a doctor in training. That basically means that I do not attend classes anymore. I'm not a medical student anymore. I'm a doctor in training, which means that I basically, work in the hospital under the supervision of, a qualified doctor or a supervisor or whatever you want to call it, a senior doctor. Yeah, so we are on levels now, you guys, okay? Levels. There are levels to these things. The other day, one of my colleagues or one of my friends here at the medical school actually just made me laugh, when we officially entered our internship. She's like, you know what don't downgrade yourself, okay? Do not downgrade me, okay? From now on, you need to call me intern Dr. Koma, because that's who I am, okay? We are levels. There's levels to these things. And I was like, you know what, girl, you are absolutely right. Girl, you are absolutely right. So you know what, guys, if you've been on this journey for as long as I have, you dream about days like this, okay? You dream about achieving certain heights and stuff like that. Finishing medical school is such a big achievement, and you actually get to realize that it's not easy, okay? It hasn't been easy, but by God's grace, we find ourselves here. If you've been on this particular journey studying medicine abroad, you get to appreciate the process, you get to appreciate the struggle in a whole nother different way, than what you actually would, just getting into medical school straight out of high school. Like, there is another level of appreciation for what we go through as medical students abroad. So I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to God But yeah, this is not what this video is about. Let's actually get straight into the actual content. So I'm gonna be giving you guys a little bit of a medical internship haul, okay, to show you guys what I actually got before my medical internship. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that I have here, of course, is my access card. Gang, gang, gang. This is when you know that you're not a normal student anymore. This is when you actually know that you are a doctor in training. Okay, this is what separates you from a normal medical student. So I've got my access card, as you guys can see. It's written in both Chinese and English with my face on it, and I don't know if this camera will zoom in, but it's I'm a trainee doctor at the Hainan General Hospital, and it's written here, Hainan General Hospital trainee doctor. Okay, there's two sides to it. This side is for entering the surgery room, the blue side, so you cannot get into the theater or where they do surgeries without this particular card. And then this one is just for all the other departments or entering just in general, in the hospital. And I must say, guys, having this card is, I don't know, like, it just makes you feel so VIP. It makes you just feel so special, because even when you enter the hospital, you kind of just like, gang, you flash this card. It's coronavirus times and things are tight, security's tight in the hospital. And when I get to the door, this is VIP access, okay? When they're busy stopping people and they're stopping like just random people, I flash this card at the security and he's like, come right on in, come right on in. And when you get into the hospital, and at my hospital, at Hainan General Hospital, like, there are certain lifts for regular patients, and then there are the lifts for workers, so your girl flashes this card everywhere and they're like, come right on in, come on in, lie. So I won't lie, this card, you guys, made me feel extra special. Yeah, so the next item on my internship haul, you guys, is this little baby right here. So I decided to get myself a flashlight pen. So this is necessary physical examination. So when you wanna light the pen and sort of like check the patient's mouth, or you want to check their eyes or check their ears, or just check in general, this is so much more professional than trying to put your flashlight on off your phone. It just makes you look ridiculous, and of course my color is purple, so I got one in purple. And the great thing about being in China, things like this are so inexpensive. I think I got this for like 15 kwai or so, like, which is ridiculously inexpensive, you guys, and yet such a handy tool. So yep, this is my flashlight pen. Next thing that I got, you guys, of course, being a medical intern, you are still a doctor in training, you are still learning. So what happens in the hospitals, right, is that you get to go to different departments, right? So for example, in this week I am in neurosurgery. Okay, so we get to see a whole lot of patients that have some sort of neurology problems, but not only neurology problems, these are patients that actually require surgery to be done. We get to see patients that have things like hemangiomas, all sorts of tumors, hemorrhage, all sorts of neurology problems. So yeah, your girl is in the neurosurgery department, and previously I was in internal medicine, which I was attending the endocrinology department. So yeah, what you do in internship is you actually, if I could say, shadow or follow doctors. So you follow their schedules. When they tell you that they're going to be here at a certain time, you need to go there with them. And so this book right here, you guys, is my internship notebook, which is quite handy because you take notes. as you follow the doctor, as they tell you, you know, the patient conditions and things that you should be aware of, you can actually jot these down. So with these, of course, you have to have pens, which I cannot see right now. But yeah, these are, you know, some of the notes that your girl has been taking in the hospital. Woo! So yeah, you guys, being in the hospital and being a medical student, totally different ball game, which I think I will definitely dissect in another video. So on to the next item of my internship. So over here I have my own very personalized stethoscope. These are very common, also very inexpensive. I mean, this is China, guys. You could, you know, find all sorts of steths over here. Also very good quality. This was very inexpensive. I think this one I actually got before my internship. I got this when I think I was doing my second or, you know, third year. I really wanted a stethoscope, a personalized stethoscope, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but this one says Dr. Parache. So I've got my name engraved on this one. Wow, I don't know if you guys can see that, but still one more. This one is from HMYL, I don't know, which is like, you know, a Chinese company, but somebody sent me the link and said, you know, these stethoscopes are very good quality, and indeed it is very good quality, which is actually very necessary. I take it every day with me to the hospital, especially when you know, we're doing physical examinations or the doctor asks you to do something, check the patient or whatever. You need your own, okay? Also because of hygiene purposes. Yes, you might find some in the hospital, but again, you don't know who has used them and stuff like that, so it's best to carry your own. So the next item on my list, you guys, for my internship, oh, gang. So yes, you guys, scrubs. These are medical scrubs, and you know what, ever since I was in high school, I won't even lie, I used to see pictures of people wearing scrubs. I'm like, oh my god, that looks, you know, I don't know, scrubs are aesthetically pleasing and they just make this medical thing look so good and so nice. So you see people wearing scrubs like on the gram and stuff like that, and you're like, I also want to wear scrubs, I also want to do this. And now, you know, I'm at that stage where I wear these now every other day. So yes, I got a set of scrubs. So this one is the light blue, and as you can see, my initials are engraved on it, Dr. NV, obviously Parache. I got a couple of these. This is the light blue one, and your girl has been collecting, okay? I also have these. Oh, I love these. These ones are the darkish purple. I don't know what you call this color. I don't think it's purple. Is it indigo? These were the first set of scrubs that I owned, okay, because I love the color purple, and I got these ones first, and again, my name is engraved on there. It says Dr. NV Parache. So as you can see, they have pockets, you know, that you can put some accessories, perhaps maybe your phone, or you can put like your pens or whatever, your notebook, if you can actually fit in there, you know. And they come in sets. So you've got the pants, which are very nice and fitting, elastic, you know. So for some of us who are African and we have got African features, this is a very handy thing. So I love that, you know, they are stretch. And you know, the good thing about this again is that this is China, so these things are very inexpensive, really not expensive. And you know, your girl is part of the purple gang. So another set, with this time my name is engraved in white. It says Dr. NV Parache again. And yeah, again, pockets, 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 and the set of pants, which are very stretchable. Those are my sets of scrubs that I wear every other day. In China, it's not a necessity to wear scrubs. In different hospitals, different colors of scrubs mean different things. Like nurses could be wearing certain colors and cleaners could be wearing certain colors, and you know, so it's not really a necessity in China. You can wear them if you want to, and you know what, your girl has been dying to wear to wear scrubs, so I wear them every other day because I can. Okay, we've worked hard for this thing. I know that in like some certain countries, like back home, they do wear scrubs, like that is like uniform, but here you could just wear, you know, your regular clothes, like put on a nice top, a t-shirt, and then of course you got to have your you know, your access card, and you have to have the next essential item, which is a lab coat. Yes, okay, this is a white doctor's coat. This is very essential, you guys, in any hospital, but in China this is what we wear on a daily basis. So I've got this one. It says Dr. Parache. You know what, I worked hard for this name. It's gonna be on every single piece of clothing that I own. Yeah, so this one is short sleeve, really good for summer, and as you can see, it's got buttons down the line, and of course I also have one in, this one is long sleeve. It's the same thing, but it's just got long sleeves. And again, these things are so cheap over here, so you could never have enough lab coats. There is one that I particularly wear when I actually go to the hospital, and I know it is kind of dirty. This is actually written in Chinese, and this basically just says Hainan General Hospital. Okay, so this is the one that I wear on a daily basis, and what I would do is then clip on my access card, right, clip on this access card onto the lab coat so that I don't misplace it. And basically this is how I get dressed every morning. So in normal clothes, or you know, in a set of scrubs, definitely with a lab coat on, this is what I wear. So these are the disposable medical masks. Okay, so I have a couple of these packets. Again, I think I got these for like 7 or 8 RMB, which again is really inexpensive, and it's like there's 10 inside. So of course we need these, you guys, as we are working in all sorts of departments, and we are working, you know, with infectious diseases, let alone it's also coronavirus time. So what happens is that you need to have these on when you go to the hospital. And yeah, it's better to have, it is a requirement to have your own, because you know, in some departments they don't give you these things. So I just bought a set of these for myself, so that every day when I go to the hospital, I know that I have a fresh set of disposable masks. The last thing that I have on my list is this kit right here. So what is this kit, you guys? Whoa, it's my own personal suturing kit. Right, so as a doctor you have to know how to suture. It's better to have your own personal things that you can actually, you know, practice your, you know, your suturing, or you can practice your surgical knots like in your own time. Because if you know, if your supervisor asks you to tie a surgical knot and then you don't know what to do, that looks really bad, and it's like, what have you been doing throughout medical school? What have you been learning? So I have the suturing kit that I also bought online, and you know, this is China, you can find these things. And yeah, I practice my suturing in my own personal time and space, especially being in the surgery department. You never know when they're gonna be like, girl, you know, can you suture, or can you tie a surgical knot? And you there like, yeah, I think that's it. I also have, you know, a medical bag that I carry to the hospital on a daily basis, which is really unimportant. That's where I carry like my iPad, my, you know, my medical books, my, you know, my stethoscope, and like, you know, certain things. So I do take a medical bag with me on a daily basis. And when we do get to the hospital, there is, you know, depending on the department, there are places where you can actually, you know, place your bag so that, you know, your stuff doesn't get lost. And then what I do is that I'll normally just, you know, carry my iPad and put my iPhone in my pocket when we are doing patient rounds and doing all sorts of things in the hospital. So you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I thought that I would make it quick. I hope that you enjoyed this medical internship haul. I've been dying actually to do this video. I've been dying, guys, to be called a medical intern. Like, you can officially call me Dr. Natasha Parache. Ooh, 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 ooh. If you haven't subscribed, do the right thing. If you have not hit that notification bell, do the right thing to get more of my content, because it's going to be coming. I know I've been slacking like in the past couple of months, but you know, there's nothing that is without reason. I hope that everybody is well that is watching this video. If you guys have any questions pertaining to the MBBS, I know a lot of people ask me a lot of questions on the DMs and stuff like that. Please do, you know, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I think my handle right now has changed. It's naturally _Dr. Tash 7 on Instagram, and yeah, I am naturally Dr. Tash on YouTube. So don't forget that eating well and living well is a form of self-respect. So respect yourself.